Hey friends, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, I'm filming this on Sunday, but it will not go up until Monday or Tuesday. But I have not shared a flip through of my January pages in my Hobonichi cousin Avec, so I thought I'd share that with y'all because this is one that I share a good bit of, stuff on. Okay, so yeah, I'm in the Avec this year. I have it in this Michelle Liberty Fabrics cover, which I think is gorgeous. I still have like the original cards in here, and then I have like these doodads like tucked in because they get on my nerves, but I don't want to cut them. That's my cover. It's like paper, washi taped in, wrapped around with stickers I made, aside from this one and this one, which is like I think these are like Eric Small Things, like sticker flakes, but I think it's cute. This is a vellum, I think from CZQ Plans. I just trimmed it because it was for A5 rings and just stuck it in here because I think it's cute. This is a dashboard I made. It has my word of the year on it, and it's like a vinyl, like cut out, put on vellum, and then I laminated it. I don't want to talk about this. I cut out this really cute 2025 vinyl, and then y'all do not try to stick vinyl with transfer stuff onto cardboard or cardstock. It ends bad. So I just am gonna embrace the imperfection, but I just ended up like putting tape down over it, but I ripped the page quite a bit. This is a freebie vellum from Mama Gracie Plans that I just printed and tipped in because it's cute. I don't use these pages at all. This is a CZQ Plans dashboard that I had in A5 rings. I just trimmed it and tipped it in. I used washi tape in case I want to change it. Yeah, so up until the 21st of January, I was writing daily affirmations, short affirmations. This was what I was calling my affirmations work. And I was just writing them in, and then I fell off. Y'all know what happened on the 20th, so. Okay. If you live in the States, you know what I'm talking about. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, but also something horrible happened. But anywho, yeah, so I kind of stopped with the writing of the affirmations. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this page at this point. This page, because this is an Avec, and I'll move into the second book for July, I decided to write down all of the Tombow numbers that are in existence and highlight or swatch the ones that I have. So I have like an actual like page that shows like what Tombows I don't have. And then as I get new Tombows, I'll just fill it in. So this is my Tombow swatch page, essentially. Yeah, I just, whatever I felt like putting on each day. This is like, whatever. I could write what was happening. I would put a sticker down, like birthdays, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Manic Monday, nothing, Yay Friday. I don't know what that face was for, but something happened. But yeah, so no snow day. That's how I use the monthly, because last year in this spread, I was writing my workouts in, but I'm not doing that in my journal. This year, I'm actually doing it in my week, or in one of the weeks I have for health planning. So this is what happened. This is my fun planner. If y'all haven't noticed, if you're new here, I always expect people to know what I'm talking about. This is my fun, creative memory planner. I don't plan in this. This is strictly like journaling and having fun and being creative and using my supplies and all kinds of fun stuff. So this was the first week of January, and we were in Panama City we came home on Sophie's birthday. So I just kind of like here used some stickers, wrote highlights of the day, that type of thing. I love this spread. I just was using my Tombow Fudenosuke pens, Fudenosuke. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And a few stickers here and there, and I'm working on like my cute fonts, just kind of writing what I did. This was another week where I just again wrote random things that happened in the day. Sarcasm is indeed my love language. Y'all, this washi tape right here, I absolutely love it. It's so cute with the books and the cat and the plants. And I even wrote, my mood is just so off. My mood is just so off today. Task avoidant and already feeling drained. Ready for the weekend. Yeah. That's my mom's birthday. I don't have my journaling spread. Y'all, I love this spread. This is my favorite one of January. Love the colors. Love how it's decorated. Love how I was like doing the fonts. This is absolutely my favorite spread. It's just so cute. Well, some clothes are done in the dryer. So yeah, I just, again, that was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, national championship. Ohio State stomped Notre Dame. We were off work that day, and then we were off that day, and then we had a late, what is it called? Delayed opening that day, but I had already planned to be off because I had a doctor's appointment. Only I got highlights that day, but this is so pretty. Like, I love this spread. And then this was the last week of January. I like this one as well. It's cute. Very, like, delicate and feminine. Royal Rumble. But yeah, this was how my weeklies turned out. I'm a little behind on this one. So, but it's cool. It's just, again, it's fun. I don't pressure myself to write in this if I don't have to. Okay, so when we have the part that says 2025, the turning the page to a new year, this is my 2025 spending rules. I made a video about this where I kind of like detailed this. So it's in here for me to reference. So the first day, I didn't write anything. I did Happy New Year with some letter stickers and a picture of all of us, of Jesse, me, and the girls at the beach, because we were at the beach. And I didn't write anything. But yeah, New Year's, we were in Panama City. We went with my parents. We had a great time. We went to Pier Park, where they do like this ball drop for New Year's. So it was a good time. We came home on this day. This was also Sophia's 10. It's her 10th birthday. Yeah. And let me tell y'all, I got the Diamond Ink Vet inks, and I inked the majority of my fountain pens with those. So this top ink is a ultra sheening ink, and is it ever? I don't know if the camera is picking up how much sheen there is. I'm loving shimmer inks, glitter inks, especially in the medium nib pens. So this was that Friday that we got back from the beach. Y'all can see. I don't know if you can see the shimmer. That's when we picked Maggie up. It's Saturday, and I was having fun using different inks, stickers. This was a Sunday, productive day. Just kind of write like what happens that day. Yeah, we went to Michael's and Dollar Tree. Oh, that was the day I got the Tombow case. That thing is cool. That was another shimmer ink here. This is a scented ink. I can't smell it on the paper, but you know, this was all shimmer ink here. This was when I went back to work. Oh, this day was funny, y'all. If y'all can read that. This was a newsletter that I wrote to my family, and I said, shit, I'm not doing in 2025. We call this boundaries. And I wrote them all the things that I was not doing in 2025. Because I'm tired of giving the lectures. They're tired of hearing the lectures. So we're going to stop. So I printed it out on my Canon Ivy. Is that what it's called? Yeah. It's pretty funny. Coffee. Your girl loves some coffee. This was when the girls went back to school. I love this shimmer ink. I haven't inked in my TWSBI Cafe Bronze. And this came in the ink vent. Let's see if I can find it. It's really pretty. It's called, I think it's like salted caramel or something like that. Yeah, salted caramel. And it's a shimmer ink. It's so pretty. And I've enjoyed using it. This was the day that it was a good Happy Meal day. I got this planner cover and I got my Stanley. And I was like, this whole color is becoming my personality. And I decided to sketch them. And I watched the Orange Bowl that day. Penn State versus Notre Dame. This was the day we had snow. We never get snow, or we don't get snow very often. And when we do get snow, it shuts the entire town down. So I just printed some pictures. I took this really cool picture of my neighbor's barn. and just kind of wrote about what we did that day. It was cold. It was so freaking cold. We were not supposed to get snow. We were supposed to get ice, but we did wake up to some snow on the ground, which was nice. And that was a Friday. This was Saturday, again, with the shimmer ink. I loved it. Sunday, these are the Eric Small things, like washi flakes stickers. This was my mommy's birthday. She is 66. We took her to Texas Roadhouse for her birthday. And it's also my cousin Jake's birthday. I sent him some money on Venmo. But yeah, we took her and she got her a steak and we had a good time. It was fun. My brother came. So yeah, it was great. We had a good time. This was a Tuesday. I was in a weird mood. I was like, oh y'all, this is funny. Why am I in such a weird mood today? Like mad, but annoyed, but anxious and tired. Gosh, I was just feeling all the feelings. I've just been off all day. Like my social and empathy battery are drained. Not sure why. I don't think anything triggered me. So yeah, so I've got her report card. I'm waiting to get Malaya's. I just drew this. I sketched it and then used my Tombows to draw this out. Sometimes I don't feel like writing, so I draw. This is a sticker. That is not something I drew. I shared a video of me getting some goodies from the journal junk box. Yes, that sounds right. And I used the washi tape that they sent in here. I like it. It's pretty. Is this another shimmer ink? Another shimmer ink here. Yeah, loving the shimmer inks. I didn't think I'd like them, but I love them. This was my, this was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. This was my homage to, it's my homage to Dr. King. So I wrote quite a few quotes on here and every year I reread letters from Birmingham jail. I think it's a great essay to read. It's not terribly long, but it has some great quotes in it. One of my favorite quotes is, "He who passively accepts evil is not as much involved in it as he who helps to perpetuate it. He who accepts evil without protesting against it is really cooperating with it." And I feel like that is, Another one, so often the contemporary church is a weak, ineffectual voice with an uncertain sound. So often it is an arch defender of the status quo. So yes, and of course, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And then, yeah, all of these quotes are just like, yes, they hit me where I needed them to hit me that day. I'll just read them all to you guys. How about that? "We know through painful experience that freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed." And I wrote that there are so many quotes I wanted to note that can be found in Dr. King's letters from Birmingham jail. But yes, I love reading that. I read it every year, just to remember like what the things that he said. And if you've never read it, you can find them online. They're really easy to find. I would highly recommend reading it because what he says is so true. Because that was when he came to Birmingham to protest, some things that were happening where, some local businesses and the mayor of Birmingham were basically saying like, they're not going to do the white only things anymore. And they basically lied. And so Dr. King and several other activists came to Birmingham to protest and they were arrested. And while he was in jail, he wrote these letters. So he stood on business. And he said, I know a lot of people like to quote like the soft things he said, but he called out folks too, like for stuff that they were doing that was not right. So I highly recommend reading that. That is my spill. And with it being Black History Month in February, I think it would not hurt. Like if you are not familiar, and I'm still learning, right? I'm not an expert. There are plenty of experts out there who, you can read their books and their works and things. But there's stuff that I learn every year, and we have to acknowledge that Black history is a very important part of American history. So yes, I think that if you are interested in learning more about Dr. King, I think reading the letters from Birmingham jail are a great place to start. Okay, anyway, off my soapbox there. So this was another day we got off. It was a no snow day. It was just really cold. We were kind of like, that was like when like the Florida Panhandle and like Gulf Shores and all that in Mobile, Alabama got tons of snow, and we were kind of like right on that cusp. So we did not get snow. But again, I understand like the school district's closing school because we didn't know for sure. It kept changing every day. 2 blank pages. Again, I think I said this. I don't know where I said this, but if it's blank, it's blank. Okay. I don't care. This was Friday. We went to a place called Milano's. Is it a local Italian restaurant that just opened recently? And it's really good. And I wrote some thoughts on the political climate already. Yeah, it's terrible. I tried practicing this font. I watched a video that Mama Gracie Plans did where she was like showing like doing headers and fonts. And I was like copying one of the things that she did. And I was like, this looks so bad. I tried. Yeah. And then that was a Sunday. And this day I was going to start journaling, but I never got to it. So I just wrote Monday and put that cute girl right there. Another blank day. You know, this was all writing. And then Stofie gave me that sticker, so I just stuck it on there. And then the 31st, bye-bye, January, you sucked. It will not be missed. Peace out. So yeah, I think that's it. And then I don't think I've used any, I haven't used any of these pages. I think I shared the pen test, but I do have a pen test back here. So far, I'm not having any issues with my paper in here. No feathering. There's some like definitely like heavy ghosting, but I'm used to that. It doesn't bother me. But no bleed throughs. So, you know, it's all good. But yeah, so those are my January pages in my Hobonichi cousin. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Just let me know if you have questions, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye, friends.